How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? What the hell is the Owl House? Ever since I reacted to Hazbin Hotel, I have had an absolute tsunami about his beings Tumblr sooner gay sold for the sometimes stars just kind of align that way. And the last piece of information I managed to dig up about this show is the fact that it's made by Alex Hirsch, Gravity Falls, creator of Gravity Falls, which is sick. I loved and let me tell you, that's Vaughn, you know, just walking around like, oh heck, that Grunkle Stan, let me tell you, that Zeus do get me hootin' and a hollerin', I tell you what. Anyway, that's pretty much the gist of what I know about this show. It was canceled prematurely, made by the Gravity Falls creator, and you guys are rabid over it. I don't know anything about the plot, I don't know anything about the characters, so we're just gonna dive right in and see what this is all about. But first, we gotta talk about today's sponsor, Magic Spoon. Being an adult sucks. It just sucks. Every year, ton come with 13. Magic Spoon is the for like actual children, isn't it? Sucka was not the word I was expecting to come out of her mouth just then. I've been watching so much Hazbin Hotel and Helluvaboss lately that her saying sucka was somehow more surprising to me than if she called it a cockface or something. Honestly, I was expecting cockface. By the way, that's a very abrupt warning to any children somehow watching this video. Don't watch my videos. If you're here accidentally because you're a big The Owl House fan, stop it. Go away. Don't abrupt warning to any children somehow watching this video. Don't watch my videos. If you're here accidentally because you're a big The Owl House fan, stop it. Go away.
No! My only weakness! Dying!
Oh, thank God this show's actually funny. Listen, I'm really rolling the dice reacting to a kid's show here. There was a high chance none of this was gonna be funny at all.
And that's the end.
The end of what?
My book report.
Oh my God, it's a real snake! I was just about to ask why this girl's book report got her ass sent to the principal's office, but the live snake definitely answers that question.
Oh, that's where the backup snakes were.
Oh my God, bring less snakes to school. Bring less angry snakes to school. You know what? Bring no snakes if you can. Do you know how easy it is to not bring snakes into school? I went to school for 16 years, and not once was I ever compelled to bring a slither of snakes into class. Wow, that sentence really fucking came from my lisp, didn't it?
Do you remember why you were in the principal's office the last 3 times?
Oh, Happy Dagger, give me death!
That seems incredibly tame when compared to the snakes. That's just a kid getting passionate about the theatrical arts.
Now, for the final anatomically correct touch, spider breath.
Okay. This one is on par with the snakes thing. This kid needs to be put down. This kid needs to be taken to a vet and put to sleep. This is an unsalvageable kid.
But if you can learn to separate fantasy from reality, you may need to spend a summer here.
That is not the problem. The problem is she keeps bringing nightmare creatures into school. We don't need to restrict her creativity. We need to restrict her access to venomous animals.
No more weirdness. That doesn't count, right?
Count as what, a felony? Because I don't know. How are you not in juvie?
But I don't like any of that stuff. I like editing anime clips to music and reading fantasy books with convoluted backstories.
Oh, let's go. This girl's editing AMVs in her free time. Never mind, she's sick. I also wish the mom was like, Miha, your anime music videos are holding you back. You can't make a career syncing Naruto's punches to the beats in Linkin Park's Numb. Who's going to watch that? Because the answer is me. Every day, all 4 years of high school. Does anybody know the exact video I'm talking about? Just go on YouTube and look up Linkin Park Numb Naruto AMV. It's sick. This mom doesn't have a clue what she's talking about.
Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, it's the titular owl. It's the titular owl come to take her to his titular house.
And this'll make good kindling.
fucking good kindling for your candle? Lady, I don't think you know how candles work. I think you just want to burn things.
Oh, hello, little fairy. Are you going to tell me this is all a fantastical dream? Give me your skin!
Why is this world actually terrifying? I figured this was gonna be like Narnia, where she like stumbles into some fantastical world. I didn't expect that fantastical world to scare the piss out of her. You know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Narnia kind of scared the piss out of me too.
If you're gonna eat my skin, just make it quick. Just do it now!
Eat you? Why would I eat a potential customer?
Lady, she just ran into somebody who wanted to eat her skin. Don't judge her for making assumptions here.
How about this black shadow box that reflects only sadness?
That's not all it can do. Here, let me see it.
This is fun. This is really cute. I like this witch not knowing what any human items do, and this girl seeming really clever for knowing basic shit. It's also funny because her mom sent her to this summer camp to learn how to think more inside the box, and that's exactly what she's doing, right? Like, the witch is thinking outside the box and making the items seem more fantastical than they actually are, and Luz succeeds by using the items conventionally. So she is kind of like doing what her mom wants.
Yeah, alright, you did. You got away with it. She got away with it, everybody! Typical.
Jeez, this guy is not getting paid enough. This guy is not getting paid enough for the emotional stress this job is clearly putting on him.
A griffin! I knew it!
Oh, cool, so this place sucks. Dude, if we had griffins flying around, vomiting spiders all over the place, I would dedicate my entire life towards hunting griffins into extinction. If I could directly end the source of all spiders, believe me, I would.
Oops, that happens sometimes.
Well, I've had enough adventure for today. This is clearly not the PG fantasy world I always dreamed about.
How dare this show try and gaslight me into thinking I'm about to get a PG-13 fantasy world? How dare this show try and convince me that this is about to be anything but a PG fantasy world? I do get what the show is saying though, like, it's clearly skewing more teenager than, like, younger kid, which I think is also why this show kind of got canceled. But I think that's what that line is trying to say. It's not, like, outwardly being like, oh, this is gonna be PG-13, like, strap in for blood. But it's like, you know, we're gonna push some limits here. We're gonna do our best.
We got no time for this, Hootie. Let us in.
All right, jeez. You never want to have any fun. Ow! Hoot!
Why did I love that bit? That felt like a bit that was written by, like, abridged YouTubers. Like, that was so funny. That was, like, straight out of Team 4-Star.
Who dares intrude upon I, the
King of Demons!
What a guy! What a little guy! What a little guy specifically designed to be sold as a plush at Barnes & Noble.
But we were never caught because we're too slippery.
Try to catch me when I'm covered in grease. I'm a squirmy little fella.
You can't have this guy going around acting like he doesn't want to be called cute and then saying things like, I'm a squirmy little fella. Either he's a menacing demon overlord trapped in a cute little body, or he wants Snuggies. You can't be both.
Hey, cat lady. How'd you get out of your cell?
Oh, no. I'm not a cat. Also, I'm not a criminal.
Not yet, you're not.
I'm pretty sure she's already a criminal. You don't become a criminal by getting caught. You become a criminal by committing crimes. It's something she's definitely doing right now by breaking into prison.
Like, I write fanfics of food falling in love. I like food, I like love. Just let me write about it.
I disagree. I'm glad your ass is locked up. You write fanfics about foods hooking up. Bitch, just cook! Oh, I'm sorry. Am I being too mean, stifling her dreams? Are you gonna try and tell me this woman doesn't belong behind bars? I don't like her running around getting all horned up every time she sees a bowl of soup, because to her it looks like an orgy.
She's really big into conspiracy theories.
The world is a simulation! We're but playthings for a higher being!
You know how I always say that, like, certain shows are Tumblr coded? Usually when I say that, it means that a show features characters that I'm, like, certain that Tumblr loves. You know, like Bungo Stray Dogs, Yuri on Ice, Black Butler, shows with, like, quirky, edgy, queer characters that are, like, designed to have fan fictions written about them. This show is Tumblr coded in the complete opposite way. It's not that it's full of characters that I'm sure Tumblr loves, it's that it's full of characters that I'm sure love Tumblr. You got fan fiction writers, D&D players, conspiracy of them. Have I, like, seen characters that are, like, this relatable? I'm not personally into conspiracy theories, and I don't really read fan fiction so much as I have fan fiction written about me. Such is my life. But I know people like this, and there are a lot of traits in Luz that I see in myself. And it's cool to see a show like this honest feeling and like this relatable. Like the characters are all very like unapologetically like weird, but in a way that's very celebratory. It's celebratory without sanitizing it, you know? Like Luz bringing in all these dangerous animals into school is very not cool, but your definition of being a weirdo didn't involve hurting people. You weren't sent to the principal's office for being a weirdo. You were sent there for bringing a box of live snakes to school, and then the snakes attacked people.
My crown!
Yes, yes!
I can feel my powers returning!
You know what? I get it. No need to explain. I understand. I 100% understand why you guys love this show and its pro-weirdo propaganda. There's no explanation necessary.
Now let's get out of here before the warden finds us and loses his head.
Too late.
Oh my god!
Ow! Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Holy shit, I thought things got real PG-13 real fast.
I want you to go out with me.
What?
What?
Go, boss!
Is this whole show just somebody's quirky-ass game of D&D? I feel like I'm watching a kid-friendly Dimension 20 right now.
We'd be the strongest power couple ever. I mean, it's not like you can say no right now.
Buddy, I know you think that's consent. Date me or I'll kill you. Not really the romantic gesture you think it is.
Expecto flying, magic kiss, escape kiss!
Hey, cute Harry Potter reference, but if a Harry Potter spell were to make this thing fly, why the hell would it be Expecto Patronum? Harry Potter spell were to make this thing fly.
Kiss!
Hey,
Expecto flying, magic kiss, escape kiss!
hey, cute Harry Potter reference, but if a Harry Potter spell were to make this thing fly, why the hell would it be Expecto Patronum? Don't just be out here saying wizard shit. Alright, at least throw out a Wingardium Leviosa. Expecto fly. Are you fucking... How about expect a letter from me? Wow, great call not dating this literal bug monster. Great call rejecting Bakasura, the Hindu god of hunger.
I know it's not the same, but a king shouldn't be without a crown.
This shall suffice.
Oh no! Oh, I'm feeling! Oh, wow, that was sweet. I have cavities in my bones. This show has such an undeniably good message, and Luz is such a good character that it completely makes you forget about all of her acts of domestic terrorism.
What summer camp? What are we talking about here?
I want to stay and become a witch, like you, and Azora.
Can't wait for her mom to have an actual heart attack when she finds out her daughter isn't at the summer camp she dropped her off at 3 months ago. Can't wait for this show to cut between fun Narnia adventures and this, like, cold case files drama. At least say I'm alive, because boy oh boy is your mom not going to think you are in a couple of weeks.
Your sleep cocoon looks fluffy.
Oh, God Oh, God now I want a plush with a plush. What kind of fucking marketing genius is this? Hey, you know what? Pretty solid first episode. I know I usually react to 2 episodes per video here, but I'm looking at the timer of like how long it's taken me to react to this. How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome back to another episode of The Owl House. Episode 1 was good. It didn't, like, blow my socks off or anything, you know, like, I don't know if this is necessarily gonna become like my next Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I was pleasantly surprised. I felt very fortunate that the show is actually very funny, and I felt reassured in me having liked Gravity Falls growing up. A part of me was like, man, I wonder if Gravity Falls holds up, or I wonder if I was just like a dumb idiot 8th grader with no real sense of humor. But if Gravity Falls is like an eighth as funny as I remember it being, and half as funny as The Owl House seems to be already, then I think we're in good hands. I'm excited to see—
Good morning, you little cutie pie.
I am not your cutie pie!
Yes, you are, King. You just are.
I know.
Oh, what an arc! Never mind, Zuko better watch out. We got a new standard of redemption arcs here.
Hi, Luz! I'm just wishing you a good morning. Jeez, Hoot!
Somebody better start showing Hootie some goddamn respect before this guy burns himself to the ground with everybody locked inside.
Good morning, Ida the Owl Lady. I am ready for my first day of witch apprenticeship.
Oh, and she's adorable. Wow, this is impressive. This is genuinely impressive animation. How the hell did they manage to make Luz cuter than King here? Pretty lame intro, right? Gorgeously animated, like incredibly fluid and stunning animation. Very lame song. Give me something catchy. Give me something with the lyrics. Kids show theme songs used to go so unimaginably hard, and then all of a sudden, Hollywood just stopped giving a shit. You think anybody would have given a shit about the Phineas and Ferb theme song if it didn't have the lyrical stylings of Bowling for Soup? I could sing you like 6 different Pokemon theme songs just off the top of my head, because they all used to bang. Created by Dana Terrace? What the hell? Is this not an Alex Hirsch show? Maybe he wrote it? Am I just spouting misinformation? I'm not gonna look it up. God, no, I'm not gonna do research. This is good for engagement. This is how you get the views on YouTube, baby. This is how you get them clicks. Lie about things. No, I'm not lying. I just might be wrong. Is this not an Alex Hirsch fucking joint here?
We freed the oppressed and defeated the evil warden together? Yesterday?
Kid, lay off the details. I haven't even had my cup of apple blood yet.
First off, a lot of credits have just gone by, none of which say Alex Hirsch. I'm really sweating this out. Second, I like the idea that Ida was like drunk all yesterday and doesn't remember a thing about Luz. I know she's just being callous, but I like to think that it's also a hangover.
Also, you're wrapped in a bathrobe and wearing the dirtiest traffic cone I've ever seen.
Damn it, I love this outfit. I don't know why, but this design for Luz is like so much cooler than her default design. I really want them to keep her in these witch clothes. And speaking of designs, I love all of these character designs. My editor, I called him today. We had a chat. He doesn't buy the hype for this show yet, and sometimes he thinks I lie in like all 3 of these.
I sell only the finest homemade elixirs and potions.
Snake oil.
No one wants an unoiled snake.
That's a good bit. I like that it's used for lubricating snakes. Actually, maybe take that away from Luz. We don't need her snakes to be any harder to catch or defang from children.
I hate to interrupt your power nap, but you have to go with her.
What? But I just found the perfect spot. Why do I have to go?
Wow. Finally, a voice for the voiceless. A real man of the people. And by man, I mean cat. And by people, I mean cats. He's a real cat of the cats.
Have a nice trip!
Let's get this over with.
None of these people deserve you, Hootie. Your endless optimism is wasted on these bastards.
The Boiling Isles is nothing but a cesspool of despair.
More like a cesspool of delight.
You can't have a cesspool of delight, Luz. The cess implies that it sucks. God, and to think that Hootie has to waste his charm on you ignorant asses.
What has 4 hooves and wants to buy a potion? This guy.
My eyes are down here.
Then do you have tits for a face? Is that why his face is cut off? Show me your face tits, coward.
Weird old man in Jim Jams.
I was in my oscillarium, reading the stars. And who might you be with eyes full of curiosity?
How much you want to bet this guy sucks? If this weren't a kid's show, this guy would absolutely turn out to be a horrible cannibal or something.
But the stars on his robe are sparkling. And look, there's a baby fox in his beard.
What a spectacular accessory! If you roll up to a Barnes & Noble with a baby fox in your beard, you're leaving Barnes & Noble with a harem.
I thought I was meant... for something special. But Hida thinks I'm meant for chores, and I'm afraid I came to the wrong place.
Luz, it is your first day. Give it a minute. Do like a week of bitch work before you start asking for a promotion. Luz is like an intern at a movie studio who after one day of work is like, what do you mean I gotta get you coffee? I thought I was gonna be writing the next Star Wars.
So, King, what kind of chosen one should I be?
I hate that his name is King. Every time somebody refers to him, I think they're gassing him up. And don't get me wrong, he deserves the gassing up. It's just, for clarity's sake, you know?
There's no lake with a celestial staff on the Boiling Isles. I would have stolen it ages ago.
Why would he give her this map then? What, just to fuck with her? Because I guess that's not too surprising. If you asked me what type of person would just casually fuck with people, Wizard would probably be my first guess.
I don't know him that well, and I don't trust this itch he's scratching in the human.
Yeah, like there's no way this wizard doesn't suck. This wizard sucking would be the least shocking twist in cinematic history.
Solve my riddle within a week! Oh! Okay! She went to the forest towards Bonesborough!
Somebody better start respecting Hootie real goddamn fast, or I swear to God I will get this show canceled. Oh. I'm too late.
I wonder if I made the right choice by coming here.
How much you want to bet this place sucks? Something's up. These kittens are gonna start eating each other or something.
The Celestial Staff should have picked me, Neverith Bladestrife, Teen Prince of Angstmore.
Teen? Yeah, sure, Neverith. Yeah, you're really oozing with teenage energy here. How old are you again? 14? 15? 30 teen?
I really don't like this.
Oh my god, what? The wizard sucks? Who would have guessed?
Do you think love can bloom on the battlefield?
Ooh, this quest is questing in all the right ways.
Ugh, I don't like how fucking revved up she's getting over 30-year-old discount Zuko over here. If I wanted to watch some middle school girl acting all thirsty, I'd watch some anime. Or be in prison.
Do you need a cape?
Nah, I think
You
I'm
can
good.
use my shirt.
Yes, I need a cape.
Well, things are not going to get any less horny, are they?
What's your end game?
To find your pupil and still your wrath. Look ahead and follow the path.
How are they going to end this episode in any way that isn't utterly heartbreaking? Because I was already pretty damn sad when they were making fun of Luz for thinking she's the chosen one, and now she's about to find out that they were right.
But if you can think of a better plan, I'd love to hear it. Hey, faster, you!
Have you guys noticed that this show is very pro hitting people to get what you want? Every time Ida wants somebody to do something, she hits them and then they do it. Why are the main messages of this children's show be weird and hit people?
Don't you see? I'm no wizard, and you're no chosen one. I've tricked you.
Oh my goodness! Cool, great, glad we gave the fucking Binding of Isaac team a crack at an episode. I do like how this show's like a little bit scary. Like it's not actually scary. Although, I don't know, that's pretty fucking intense, right? If I was like 9, big veiny penis monster using this wizard as a ventriloquist dummy, that's kinda much.
That's right, you have me. Now release Luz.
I didn't have to be a part of this.
That's so fair. Why did she bring King? He so didn't need to be involved.
He's just a big slimy jerk.
That was hardcore. That was metal as hell. What a sick move, kicking the pommel of a sword to spear it into a guy's head.
That's the last time I take an outside referral.
That was even crazier. That was a fucking the sentient thinking guy a second ago, and she is that below. It's me. I'm the trash slug. God, what a beautiful and relatable creature.
It gets blasted by a wave one day and croaks from all the salt. And then we get to sell the stuff it ate.
Please don't make me.
It's okay. The garbage slug would want you to defile its corpse and sell it for parts. It is a meek but generous creature. If I know anything about being a garbage slug, and I assure you I do, then it's just happy to be included.
A great witch is resourceful, like this.
Waiting for her to just pull back a skeleton hand, and Ida's like, oh my god, it was acid! Oh, I'm sorry I made you do that!
Love you, King. You little beach peach.
Aw, I want to be a beach peach. Keeping balls would not...
Maybe I don't have the stomach for it.
You have a stronger stomach than I do. I absolutely would not have put that shit in my pocket. Fucking throw it into the woods. What are you doing keeping balls of slime in your pants?
Even if you get a bad grade, it's not a reflection of you as a witch. And my parents are right. There are better opportunities on this track.
Oh, this girl is best friend material for sure. This girl's got a character design that belongs on a sticker, and that sticker belongs on a nerdy high schooler's laptop. No way she doesn't become an important supporting character.
Willow!
Wow, I spoke too soon. I'd buy this girl's sticker way faster than I'd buy Willow's. Although this girl's too pretty and confident looking to be Luz's best friend. I'm guessing she's her rival.
Witch drama. This is why people call you half a witch, Willow.
Bitch, you look like a samurai halfway through turning into a mint chocolate chip ice cream. You can settle your ass down. You really want to go around bullying people when the roots of your hair are the color of literal poop? You got poop roots, girl! Don't worry, Willow, I got your back. Oh, what a guy! What a stand-up goop! Abomination? More like You'd-abomination? You'd-abomination. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe that's not the slick, catchy nickname that I want it to be.
It's like mine, but much smaller and meaningless.
Willow Star has so much meaning. That shit came from the heart, you vapid hoe! Whoa. I still think this girl is gonna end up being Luz's best... Whoa. I still think this girl is gonna end up being Luz's best friend, but it'd be a sick twist if she turned out to be evil. That'd be pretty sick if they spent like the first season warming you up to this girl, and then in season 2 she's the villain.
Teach this trash slug to be your loyal soldier in one day.
In a day? This thing's hardly sentient yet. That's like handing somebody a tadpole and being like, you have one day to teach this thing to do a backflip or you'll be publicly executed. This thing looks like it's about to have 90% of its brothers and sisters devoured by a barracuda and then get named Nemo.
I'm not even supposed to be doing plant magic. My parents put me in the abomination track at school.
Bitch, you're majoring in abominations? I thought this was just like a random-ass assignment on your general magics class. Why would anybody specialize in abominations? Isn't that just asking a student to turn evil?
I know how we can both get what we want. Make me your abomination.
Luz, that thing's a... Live, don't rub it all over your body. You can't just be sticking your hands in people and wearing them. What kind of psychopath are you? If Amity's abomination saw what you were doing right now, he would think you were Jeffrey Dahmer. Also, why is Willow studying a tract that she knows nothing about? Like, she's already naturally a good plant magician. Why is she not majoring in plants? What a nightmare. What an absolute disaster of interior design. Why would you want a locker that eats things? How is that at all safer than just a slab of metal? What is this, like a security measure? If somebody tries to break into your locker, it'll just swallow its contents? What are you, fucking light Yagami? Why do you need a self-destructing drawer?
But why? Maybe to make them magnetic. Actually, it's for storing treats.
Luz, shut the fuck up. It's been 5 minutes and your cover's already blown.
I'm gonna tell you something, but you have to be cool. I can be spool. I mean cool. Okay.
I relate to Augustus almost as much as I relate to the garbage slug. I can shmee-shmool.
For all we know, she's not even loyal to you anymore.
Ha ha ha, you wish. But yeah, where is she?
This is gonna be the plot of every episode. Ida tells Luz to fuck off, and then halfway through the episode, she realizes she hasn't seen her in weeks and goes to find her. Because it feels like that's the formula.
I've always saved the best for last, Amity. You'll have to wait your turn.
Too late, bitch. She just went.
I may be your, abomination, but you're my abomination.
Ugh, Luz, what are you doing? You're my abomination? What are you, flirting with her? Why is this the second episode in a row where Luz has been insatiably thirsty?
Have you seen Luz?
Dude, what the fuck did Hootie do to the writers of this show? Can we please get an episode showing Hootie's backstory and he was like a serial killer who was turned into a house as punishment or something? At least that way his constant abuse would be a little bit justified.
I suspected a twinge of jealousy, but this is just sad.
But no, look at it!
I like this professor just really putting this their possible outcome.
Oh my. Oh man, what a rush!
Settle down, August. You're making it real weird. Oh my word!
When Miss Blight told me about your abomination, I had to come by. See what she's made of.
This dude's voice is so cool. I feel like I'd recognize this actor from something, but I can't really place it. Also, is something eating this man's head? King? You didn't try hitting it? That would have been my first attempt at a solution. It's how Ida solves everything.
It's a seed! Thank goodness you had it on you. Yeah, thank goodness someone told me to hold on to it.
Don't give Ida the credit. She was definitely just telling you to fuck off when she gave that to you.
Abomination! Please!
Once again, why would you specialize in this type of magic? This is the lamest form of magic. Wait, you just get to take command of McDonald's mascots that dish out affirmation?
Hey, what is this?
I never understand when you do this.
What a cold, affectionless world this is. Nobody high-fives, nobody hugs, nobody loves each other.
He's switching me to the plant magic track. Look!
Let's go, Willow! I knew you had it in you, girl!
You're kinda, sorta banned.
That's my girl.
She got banned from the most interesting part of the show? What was J.K. Rowling about to sue their asses? I can't believe she's not attending wizard school. And that is episodes 2 and 3 of The Owl House. Still fun. Still... How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome back to another episode of The Owl House.
Weaknesses are purified water and passive-aggressive comments sometimes.
Oh, you guys are sensitive.
Even demons have inner demons.
You know, if being a demon doesn't work out, King can always make a living writing lyrics for Bring Me the Horizon. Because that shit was heat! God, I hate this thing. Please tell me that Smelvin over here doesn't become an actual character. Please reassure me that Nostradamus isn't someone I'm gonna have to get used to seeing.
Someday I'd like to be as cool as Ida the Owl Lady. Magical, sassy, surprisingly foxy for her age.
You're goddamn right about that. Have you guys seen what this voice actor looks like? Because surprisingly foxy for her age is the perfect way to describe her. To be fair, I think her voice contributes to like 50% of her sexiness, but still.
You won't have any excuse not to teach me a spell.
But don't you want to finish our lesson? I was gonna let you scratch a demon's tummy. Me!
God, King is such a pick-me. Guys, stop calling me Q. I'm a scary demon. I mean, you can even scratch my tummy to prove it if you want.
I will show you how to create light.
First off, I get that any amount of magic is impressive magic, but pretty lame magic, right? You're gonna teach her how to blow a bubble that glows? Her first spell is gonna be the glowing bubble? Also, how is Ida wanted for $1 trillion? She's got this wanted poster of herself hung up in her living room for an insane amount of money. Guys, she sets up a booth at the local flea market every Sunday. She can't be that hard to catch.
Everything comes from something. Let me ask you, kid. Where do you think magic comes from?
Oh, whoa, is this show actually gonna have a cool magic system?
It comes from a sack of magic bile attached to a witch's heart.
Oh wow, is this show really gonna have a horrific magic system? That was a terrifying diagram. It is cool that magic essentially, like, is a tumor that grows on a person's heart, but that's cool. I don't really feel like asking.
Hootie can...
Wasn't in it.
Yeah, sure, make your excuses. What a terrible trap. Why would you want a trap that may or may not catch someone depending on its given mood? I don't want any of my tools to have opinions on anything. I don't really feel like being a screwdriver today. That's cool. I don't really feel like asking.
Hootie controls the house lights. He probably just fell asleep.
Oh my god, somebody please save Hootie! He's dead? What is this, Game of Thrones? How are you gonna kill off the titular Owl House?
Are you in there? Whatever did this escaped into the rain.
Is Hootie some kind of joke to you, Luz? He's dead. He's fucking dead. And all Luz can manage to do is play with his corpse for 3 seconds before immediately moving on.
The Snaggleback! It feeds during the rains. It must have stumbled across our house and seen us inside.
It's obviously Ida. She never liked Hootie to begin with.
Oh my gosh!
Ida! She got Snagglebacked!
My guys, deduce something. Ida's obviously the Snaggleback. I don't know why, but she clearly is. This is the problem that I foresaw with me watching children's content, is that I knew I wouldn't, like, judge it on the basis that a children's show should be judged. Cause I'm, like, kinda pissed that they can't figure this shit out here. I get it. I understand, it makes sense that they don't know, but fucking no. I'm sorry. It's really not the show's fault. It's just so mad about Hootie.
Snaggleback? Wow, you are a lot shorter in person.
0% chance this is the thing that killed Hootie. Absolutely zero shot that Michael Cera stuffed inside of a Koopa shell is the culprit we're looking for. Hootie's murder was a crime of passion. I know it was Ida. I know we're keeping this thing in the shadows to hide the fact that it's obviously Ida, but I also like that it means that the animators only have to draw like 30% of this thing. Ah, man, we gotta obscure the creature's identity? I mean, I guess we can draw it as an all-black silhouette with no color or detail. God, you know, rats, man. And here I was excited to break my back at work today.
Keeps the curse at bay. An elixir a day keeps the curse at bay!
Absolutely wild of Ida to keep this information to herself. Wild call telling 0 people about your murderous curse. And then even more wild for this to happen to you as a result of you getting a little tuckered out today.
I just wanted you to be into demons like you're into magic. I don't have many friends and no one even pays that much attention to me.
My dude, so many people pay attention to you. Just own the fact that you want to be perceived as adorable. You are wasting your most marketable trait. Bitch, where? It takes up 60% of the image. What do you mean, where?
It's beautiful.
That was hype. Why am I so proud of her for doing magic? Oh, fuck! Does that mean she gets a tumor? Is Luz... Who's gonna have to go to the oncologist now and get diagnosed with magic?
I'm just gonna lie here for a minute.
You know what the worst part about this is? The fact that I knew this guy wasn't dead. Like, obviously, it's a kid's show, I get it. But Hootie might be. This show is so fucking cold to Hootie that I could genuinely see it just never mentioning him again.
All I know is that if I don't take my elixir, well, that's why people call me the Owl Lady.
That's why people call you a menace. Let people know about this shit. This literally never has to happen. You can't be missing your elixir appointments anytime you get a little snoozy. Just set an alarm.
Hey! Is anyone there? Hello? Hoot! I'm on the floor!
Yes! Yes! Hoot!
That voice. That horrific voice!
Will there ever be justice for Hootie?
Teeth in her stomach! Can you believe that?
Oh yeah, this'll make a great addition to my demon book.
Wow, look at this show's obvious merch, making more obvious merch. Speaking of obvious greed, subscribe to my Patreon, please. But it's not just greed. All's paradise. You to keep your dumb mouth shut.
It's the annual convention. Student witches get to see all the types of covens before they're placed in one.
Oh.
And that kid will only be able to make illusions. Since I never joined a coven, I can do every kind of magic.
I'm so down for that. One of my most annoying traits is that I hate seeing people, like, multi-class in a video game. It's not that I hate multi-classers, it's that I hate playing with them. I just love the terrorist. This whole convention hall is stacked with wanted posters of her and no other criminals. What is she, a mass murderer or something? What got you this $1 trillion bounty?
What's the height of magical achievement?
Is it this?
Wow, I failed you as a principal.
I don't know, hold on, let him cook. The balls it takes to be like, I'm about to display the height of magical achievement, and then do that. I just love how this kid's like, yo, this dude doesn't know what the fuck's about to hit him. I'm knocking his socks off.
Each member handpicked to help usher in a new age of controlled magic.
I'm gonna be so mad if this show's world actually turns out to be really cool. Because it's starting to get really cool. I love an elite team of highly specialized wizard warriors, but I'm also 25 years old. I don't need to become the world's biggest Owl House fan at this stage of my life. I don't need to be showing up to parties and being like, no cocaine for me, but have you heard of the Owl House? Oh, slow down, why is Lilith crazy attractive? She looks like an adult version of Raven from the Teen Titans. She looks like Gwen from Total Drama Island became the CEO of a business.
You know her? You could say that.
Mysterious past.
They used to kiss each other, didn't they? All my money's on Raven and the Owl having a romantic history with each other.
It wasn't easy for me to rise to the top.
Better than you. You have zero character potential.
It's you. Willow's a bum.
With the shoe covered in cupcake, you doofus.
I challenge you to a witch's duel.
Hey, maybe don't do that. Maybe figure out what a witch's duel is before you start challenging actual witches to one. Luz doesn't know what a witch's duel entails. What if Amity's first move is to break 100% of Luz's bones?
Sister? It's been so long since I've seen you last.
Okay, wow, my bad. Guess they didn't used to smooch. At least Christ, I hope they didn't.
You're a wanted criminal. Unless... I don't believe it. You're here to join the Emperor's Coven.
This is such a tame reaction to seeing somebody with a $10 gajillion bounty on their head. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys later. Well, well, well. If it isn't Hitler!
For one day, you won't have to hide from the law, because I want to see how good a teacher you really are.
Are you like a senator or something? Can you do that? I feel like one person shouldn't have the authority to just pause Ida's bounty. Especially her fucking sister.
I'm coming at you with a blast of fire. What do you do?
So die? Your answer is die? That man died. Amity and Smelvin just killed a man. Does this thing have to be alive? And in pain? Is there really no way to get a non-living, non-suffering Belle in here?
Things that are free. People are giving offerings to me.
In what world can you go to a con and get free things? I've never in my life been to a convention that let me walk away with a single $1 left in my pocket. They're specifically designed to drain your wallet. That's why they're called cons.
What happens if I step closer?
Jesus Christ, what are you trying? Trying to kill this little girl? Is this why your bounty's so high? Also, is this a duel to the death? There were no rules set. They just walked into this arena and the announcer was like, alright, fight or whatever.
And when I found out, I tried to stop it, but I could believe anything you say.
Oh, she was juicing. That's so unfortunate, considering Amity absolutely could have beaten Luz without any help. Luz? Knows zero magic. I feel like knowing any amount of magic should instantly make you win a wizard duel.
My future! You think it's so easy to be a witch. I have been working my whole life to get to the top.
This girl must be going through some shit at home. This girl's like one prank away from going absolutely ballistic on her entire school. I mean, she already killed that chef.
But I'm training hard to be one.
That was sweet. Oh, okay, hold on, this is low-key hype. I also love how a lot of her magic is like Hootie-based. I love how all of her magic is Hootie-based. Like she has some coven with a deity that is Hootie. Hey, why is this fight like really well animated? Why is the animation like super fluid and high fidelity? Is nobody else like kind of blown away by that? From the Owl House?
The oath is unbound.
Let's go! De-oathed! I love the relationship between these two. Amity is such a fun rival. I like how they're like sweet to each other sometimes. Like Amity's not just a total dickhead like Bakugo or Sasuke.
You make it so hard to want to help you.
Lady, untie your shoes. Don't just struggle through it all the way back to your room. And that is episodes 4 and 5 of The Owl House. This was a good... How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? Welcome back to another episode of The Owl House. Last episode we watched went shockingly hard. It was Ida versus her sister at WizardCon. Continue the show since I've started it, which is impressive considering we're only on episode 6, and let's get into it.
Watch closely, Luz. Hex's Hold'em is the most tricky game on the boiling... Isles. Any proper witch knows how to play.
Watch closely, Luz. I'm about to financially cripple this beak-faced loser. See, I have a magical contract with Albert that says that he can't take his own life. So this is the next best thing.
Oh boy, cards! The paper rectangles that old people think are fun.
Ma'am? Paper rectangles that only old people think of... Bitch, who do you think your audience is? Oh, sick, that looked fair. No, yeah, that's super fun to have a whole board full of equally matched monsters, and then one player can just play a single card that wins them the whole game. I didn't realize we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Here.
Take these and fly ahead. She'll have to follow us.
Albert, you sore loser, give me back my cards.
I don't know why I thought Ida was about to call him a son of a bitch. Did anybody else feel it going in that direction? For a second I was like, oh damn, is that why this show was canceled? The writer was just like, Ida has to call Albert a son of a bitch. Either put it in the show, or I'm selling this shit to Cartoon Network.
Wait! Aw, dang it. The curse of tiny legs.
That thing's whole life is a curse. Tiny legs are the least of its problems.
Sorry, Ida. I was up all night poison tasting, and for some reason, I don't feel great.
I can't tell if this dude was up all night doing quirky wizard shit, or having wine night with the gals. Because honestly, you could call both of those activities poison tasting.
Amity's having a moonlight conjuring and invited everyone but me.
Hey, guess what? You're not Amity's friend. She doesn't have to invite you to her party. Why would you even want to go? You all hate her.
It's conjuring night. No dorks allowed. What a jerk.
Hey, guess what? You're all dorks. Sorry, Luz, them's the facts. I don't know what you want from me here.
We are gonna have our own moonlight conjuring. Are you serious? This was on my bucket list. After owning a real human bucket.
This kid is way too young to have a bucket list. What are you, planning on dying soon? Wait, no. Wait, I'm thinking of a will. Well, they're basically the same thing, though. A will is a list of things people get when you die, and a bucket list is a list of things you want before you die. They go hand in hand.
Busy playing Hex's Hold'em. She's obsessed with it.
I am not obsessed.
You're playing it right now.
Am I winning?
Wow, this is starting to look like your average Witcher 3 cutscene. Jokes aside, that was an amazing bit. I also like how Ida, in the most child-friendly and quirky way possible, has both, like, a pills addiction and a gambling addiction. I guess she technically doesn't have a pills addiction. If anything, her life would probably be better if she was addicted to her elixir. She's just normally medicated, I guess. But still, the gambling addiction is pretty funny.
What did Ida say? So, guys... Oh, look! The moon is rising into place.
Okay, terrifying moon. Probably the third scariest moon I've reacted to on this channel. Soul Eater objectively has the scariest moon because it looks like it diddles kids. Then the Vanitas one because it implies that there's a moon-sized spider lurking somewhere in the galaxy. And then this one because the moon looks like death.
The celestial powers only align once a year. Oh, I can't believe I finally have enough friends for a moonlight conjuring. Thank you, Luz.
What, 2? This is your first time at... having two friends at once? And you're offended that you're included in Amity's no dorks allowed clause?
Luce, you're in charge while I'm out. Make sure Hootie doesn't get into any trouble.
Hootie doesn't get into anything. Hootie doesn't do shit. He's a fucking door. How much trouble do you expect him to get into? Leave him alone, you cantankerous bitch!
Company! Hooray! Finally, someone to listen to my stories! Okay, one time, a sparrow flew into my mouth, and then Hey!
Don't make a show about a sentient door if nobody's gonna show it any respect. Get a regular door. There's no benefit to having a door whose feelings you can hurt.
Little buff guy, what did you do?
A real man never takes accountability.
Whoa, what? Somebody look into that toy's criminal record. Somebody get this weird Andrew Tate action figure away from this kid before he starts putting out podcast episodes.
Yes, Mom, I'm going to a moonlight conjuring. No, Mom, you can't come. And yes, Mom, it's sad that you're asking.
Damn, sweet bird phone. Who's your provider, AT and Tweet? Also super weird that this mom is trying to crash this high school party, right?
Shout out to my fellow witches, #humans can bite it. Let's do it.
Hey, maybe instead of sending a possessed kaiju house after her, just block her. Just report the post. You know, no need to go through all this Power Rangers shit.
Tiblet Tibbly Grimhammer III. Please, call me Tibbles. He wants to be called that.
My guy, you have been in a baby Bjorn this entire episode, and I haven't heard a single complaint out of you. Cutie Patooty's gotta stick together. What are you putting this guy down for? Nobody likes a self-hating cutie, King.
You play Hex's Hold'em?
Really? Now? Oh, is that what that game is called? I was just using these as coasters.
Sounds like he doesn't play Hex's Hold'em. If he agrees to play Ida in a game that 40 seconds ago he thought was just a coaster, it simply means he's hustling her. It must mean that.
Is that a giant crossbow?
If Hootie gets fucking demon hunted because these dorks couldn't have a normal slumber party, I will never forgive Luz.
If you want this to end as you say, 3 must hold hands. It's the only way.
Oye, no me hable así. Bill, will you help me out with Hootie?
Hootie's being pretty explicit with what he wants, and it sounds like an incredibly reasonable request. Dude just told you that all he wants is for you guys to hold hands. You won't even do that for him.
Take the house and rip up the house demon. We can sell it to restaurants as exotic meat.
Do not sell Hootie to restaurants as exotic meats. Somebody object.
No, Hootie would taste terrible.
Somebody object nicer.
Luce, I'm so sorry. You wanted to turn back, but I just had to show off to Amity.
Apologize? To Hootie!
When she got her magical powers and I didn't, she stopped hanging out with me. Guys, is now the best time?
I'm so with this kid. Hootie's being filleted right now. Your tragic backstory is the last thing I want to hear.
You card shark. You hustled me.
Looks like you forgot about my wild card.
Oh my god, what a shocking twist. The guy who allegedly didn't even know what game he was betting on turned out to be lying to get what he wanted? Who is a tough guest?
Yeah, they tried to fight back, and they nearly got me, but you know, I handled it.
They were children, Tom.
Not this guy bragging about murdering children on a Disney show right now. Not Hootie literally killing that guy.
They're just children, Tom.
Nice, they both got their comeuppance. That's a fun bit. I like that. I like that they're just children bit.
Wait, was that my house?
Ida, quick!
Super impressive catch without shattering 100% of your teeth on that bottle. Either that or Ida's got some fucking damn strong lips.
I'll have my revenge. Tiblet Tibbly Grimhammer III will have his revenge!
How much you want to bet this guy's gonna turn out to be like the most dangerous antagonist by season 3? How much you want to bet he's gonna come back as an absolute fucking menace? Like the most terrifying threat in the entire show.
Sorry about all that, Hootie.
It's okay. I'm just glad I was included.
It's not okay, Hootie. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself the way I have to stand up for myself in the middle of every video. Take a stand. Myself in the middle of every video. Take a stand. Subscribe to my Patreon. If you like the content you're seeing here and you want to get more content not found anywhere else, make sure you consider subscribing to the Patreon, where you'll get access to hours and hours of exclusive bonus content you're seeing. And I have to stand up for myself in the middle of every video. Take a stand. Subscribe to my Patreon. If you like the content you're seeing here and you want to get more content not found anywhere else, make sure you consider subscribing to the Patreon, where you'll get access to to react to cartoons. Yeah, boo-hoo indeed. Boo-hoo, Danny, you get paid to react to cartoons. Yeah, boo-hoo indeed. You think I don't have woes? None of my relatives even come close to respecting me anymore. Have you ever once stopped to consider what my Thanksgivings are like? So, Danny, what is it you do for work exactly? Oh, I just do everything in my power to make sure that lesbians and bisexuals write fan fiction about me. Fan fiction, what is that? It's like made up stories about me kissing other boys. Are these boys, like, friends of yours? Nope, they're cartoons. They're cartoon boys that people want me to kiss. Gotcha. Right, well, you know, if you ever want a real job, my university is hiring janitors.
Ida, you got a package. It looks like a gift basket.
Probably an offering. Being the most powerful witch in the Boiling Isles has its perks.
What is this, like a baby somebody's trying to sacrifice to you? Who just leaves picnic baskets at people's doorsteps? Oh, let's go! Sacrificial baby! Ida, come on, you gotta eat this thing. It'd be rude not to.
Fresh meat.
King gets it.
What is this?
There's a note. Take care of my child till morning, yee?
Yo, take care of my child till the morning, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta give him that yah, dog. You gotta give him that yah, yeet. Dude, this is a great parenting life hack. If you ever need— What do they come— Look. Tell the police you have the baby I reported missing 2 days ago. I'm 6 steps ahead of you. Danny, but what if the other family calls the police? Oh yeah, that's a good look. Tell the police you have the baby I reported missing 2 days ago. I'm 6 steps ahead of you, bozo.
Now let's take a look at this little darling.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely eat that thing. It's a fucking dumpling with wings and objectively unlovable.
We're closing early for the Wailing Star media shower.
Ooh, what's that?
You're in a library. Read a book.
Damn, aggressive marketing. Some people might think this guy is rude. I think he's just great at getting kids into reading.
We're your friends, and we want to help, said the tin boy with a... The Yelp, Odin smiled and paced the floor.
Dude, could you stop stalking Amity? This chick's like one encounter away from conjuring up a restraining order. This show needs more antagonists. This poor girl is just trying to live her life, and Luz keeps popping in and ruining it.
We could take turns reading and do...
You know what I'm saying? Amity's not mean. Amity's such a fine person, it's just the world that fucking hates her.
And here we go towards our non-fiction section.
Oh fuck, I knew these kids would be bad news. It's the double-edged sword of winged eyeliner. Everybody knows it's just a beautiful facade to mask true, heartbreaking evil.
You're pretty fun, human.
Oh, that was a nefarious nod if ever I've seen one. Luz, this is a bad crowd. Don't get mixed up with them. I'd love for this show to just get crazy dark completely out of nowhere. Like, Luz meets up with them later and they're just shooting up wizard heroin. And they're just like, come on, Luz, don't you want to feel something?
Make it stop!
And they're just like, come on, Luz, don't you want to feel something?
Make it stop!
Oh, I can't believe I'm about to do this.
I also can't believe you just touched that thing. This thing looks like a fleshy Geodude. It's literally a zoo. You just touched that thing.
About to do this.
I also can't believe you just touched that thing. This thing looks like a fleshy Geodude. It's literally a Zubat with human skin. Why haven't you killed this thing yet?
How can you say that around this cute little baby?
Anybody else want to kill this thing yet? No, nobody here wants it dead.
The books are all glowy. How can you say that around this cute little baby?
Anybody else want to kill this thing yet? No, nobody here wants it dead.
The books are all glowy.
Wow. See where this goes, I guess.
Wow, that's a good book.
Sad. Just incredibly sad. This poor girl gets harassed so right.
I know.
Oh Christ, why am I feeling so much? Yo, I don't say this often nor lightly, but G fucking Willikers. Whiz, my guys. This is fucking brutal. Super didn't expect to feel things while watching the goddamn Owl House.
You guys are cool. But I need to go talk to Mittens. I mean, Amity. All right. See you around, cutie.
Don't fucking awaken Luz. I'm mad at you two.
I found a friend to make my own.
Oh, sick, Luz. Now you've gotten her killed. Honestly, this is probably the best case scenario. At least if she's dead, nobody can harass her anymore.
Azura? Close. Is it drawn okay? I kind of...
I'm still kind of reeling from the fact that it did even that.
Oh, third dimension, how I've missed you.
This joke requires a lot of suspension of disbelief on the viewer's part, doesn't it? It's a weird joke to make in an objectively two-dimensional medium.
I noticed you only had up to 4. Thank you. Maybe you aren't a bully.
Thank God, Luz was headed down a borderline irredeemable path there for a second.
Whoa.
What? Why does this exist? This thing looks like it was birthed from Hayao Miyazaki's nightmares. Also, wild to put her in the episode not titled Hootie's Moving Castle.
I actually got you something from the library.
Thanks, kid.
I'd be so down to see Ida get a love interest and have a child after this little, like, arc. I know Luz is technically, like, her pseudo-child, and that's the bit, but it'd still be cool to see her, like, go through a maternity arc. Is that what we call having a baby now? A maternity arc? Hey, you wanna hear about my night?
No!
That's not a thing anyone ever wants!
Hey, how's it feel to know that Amity was completely wrong about you? You are a bully. And that is episodes 6 and 7 of The Owl House. This one was pretty fucking good. I really like the Amity stuff. Anytime Amity's around, I'm having a good time. I don't know if this is better than WizardCon, just because WizardCon had so many things that I loved about it, but it could be. It's a big Amity development. I'm shocked that her and Amity are like already kind of friends almost. Like I thought it would take like a whole season to become friends with Amity, but this was like a gigantic step towards it. As always, let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Tell me what your favorite jokes from the video were as well.